and welcome to Not So Daft Gamecraft. So I'm supposed to have an intro for a cow video along with some footage of making a cow room. And obviously I have lost that because this is where we are with 4 cows brought in. So I'm going to show the video. I mean, this is super self-explanatory. It's a box. I like uneven numbers, so this is 7 by 9. I like uneven numbers because I like to center my lights when I put lights in, so it's just a thing. I gave myself a walkway on the upper section there, just so I can get around in case I want to use the side zones for other spaces. It's not important. I don't normally lay the mine out this way. Usually I have cattle and grass or wheat or whatever on one side, and chickens below, as we did do, but they're in the wrong spot, and so on and so forth. All of this is because I was rushing to try and get to the nether. That was my whole goal. We're nether bound as fast as you can do it. Come on, man. Get your diamond gear, get everything. We're going to the nether. Now I'm like, slow your horses. Let's have a little fun. We're encountering obstacles. Let's do some videos. I'll get to the nether. I haven't been to 1.17 other than in creative to help other people out. So let's take our time. We'll shoot for Christmas time. Today's the middle of December, basically. So let's get some footage. I went out to get some cows. I also went out to explore the nearby village. I'm not going to show you that video. They didn't have any bookcases. I dug under the well. Village wells are usually, not always, but I'd say 80% of the time, if you want to find your stronghold and you cannot get Eye of Ender to help you, just every time you find a village, dig under the well. I have found strongholds to be under village wells 80% of the time. I think I have 1 or 2 now, 2 that I can remember, that were just in the middle of grassy fields. Nothing special, random spot. Here's a stronghold. Every other time it's been under a village well. So just imagine me digging and finding nothing. That's what that video is. So we're just going to shoot getting the cows in here. It's a little tricky. They have their certain behavioral quirks. But you can see the room, self-explanatory. I put down dirt because it looks good, basically. I'll find a grass block at some point with maybe a silk touch tool, and I will put one in here, and it'll become the whole floor soon, and that'll look nice. And then eventually we'll have enough wheat to replace the chicken's floor with hay, because I love the look of it. And so we're going to start cleaning this place up. Why not, man? Let's make it look nice. Let's get to the video. Beautiful. This is why I said the video gets boring. So we gather up 2 cows. I find some sunflowers. That's nice. I find dark oak. That's real nice. That's good. If we want to cure zombie villagers, we're going to need golden apples. We want apples. We're going to need oak. Dark oak drops better apples, or more frequently. And then it's just a case of dragging these guys back up this hill. I mean, it's slow going. It's boring, but you just got to get them to follow you. The tricky part comes when you try to get them up your man-made stuff. Okay, here's the tricky part. Into the chute, flyboy. Cow shoving commencing. There goes one cow. goes 2. What's wrong with this cow? You know, it's always the case that at least one cow, at least one ends up stuck in a door. If I can think about it, I always try to make the door double wide until I get the cows in. I put these blocks up to keep them from being able to wander outside. I took away the plate so they couldn't wander outside, get into places they don't belong. Now look at that. From 4 cows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, of course 8. Yeah. I feel bad about taking the bell from the villagers, but then also I don't. So they need to have water. They need to be on tilled earth. And I think they'll only grow onto basically dirt blocks. They don't like to go into the ceiling because they have to have something underneath them. So we put them on the floor. Tap them with the shears. Okay. Then, that's just a case of crafting. Find the spot in the ceiling you want. We goofed up, didn't we? Maybe not. I'm going to put it right here. Open up the block and the block adjacent. Okay? Give yourself a foot like that. Place it. Clear the support blocks. Boom. Gotta harvest your pumpkins as soon as they grow. So I mean, if you literally see a pumpkin pop, take it immediately, because it takes them a while. But that's better lighting. See, that's a torch at 14, so the air block below is at 13, and the wheat is getting a 12. Now, in theory, the dirt then below the wheat is getting an 11, but I think the wheat is a block, so yes, it's a 12. Now, when we get glowstone, those become 13s, so it's even better. But what we did have was we had a slab and then a torch one block further up. So we were getting an 11. Now we're getting a 12. So that we'll grow a little faster. And every time we see pumpkins, I try to pull them. I've got more seed, but I really don't feel like putting more pumpkin stuff together. If you're in your mine and you hear chickens laying eggs, you better get them. Okay. Okay, what did I say? Pretty easy, pretty simple. We're cooking up with chickens big time now. And the cows are going fantastic. The wheat is going fantastic. We're going to do a checkerboard style sugarcane field. There are very efficient sugarcane patterns. I'll see if I can put one up put a picture up here and give credit to the guy who came up with it. They only scale when you get big, like, 20 or 30 by rooms. And I'm just going to do like a 9 by. And the pattern would only buy me a couple more sugarcane. Not worth it because it's a complicated pattern. And that's due to the fact that you have to have water immediately adjacent the dirt or sand block in order to have the sugarcane stick. So we haven't found lily pads yet, though. I'm super reluctant to do sugarcane without lily pads because it's such a mess. Collection is such a mess. Putting down slabs is a mess. I don't know. I got to get serious because what happens if I find a spawner? And then I'm going to want to start getting XP, blah, blah, blah. All right, that's it for this one, man. Get the cows up to your spot, push them into the hole. Yeah, it's a no-brainer. Okay, folks, thanks for watching Not So Daft Gamecraft. I have been Gosub. You've been great.